Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Dithmarschens Have Landed playthrough with me, your host, Lucky Marine in EU4. We are at war with Lübeck because, well, they're a fellow republic. They're a merchant republic and we're just a peasant republic. And we've always been envious of the fact that they've got merchants and we've just got peasants. So we decided to eat them. Yeah. It helps that they're sat on a very nice province. It helps that the trade node here is named after them. And if you have a trade node named after you, chances are your provinces are quite powerful in that node. So we're going to take that off them. Maybe. And I say maybe because we are part of the Empire. And as part of the Empire, you don't fight these blue guys at all. You don't declare directly on these blue guys. These are the free cities. And if you fight a free city directly, the Emperor comes in. But not only does the Emperor come in, he can drag all his allies in. He is counted immediately as a co-belligerent. Weak claim. That's going to be interesting for them. Really? Really? Doesn't matter anyway because we're a republic and we can't marry, but that is fairly interesting. So we have dragged into this war 2 of the free cities because they were, I believe, because they were in a trade league with Lübeck, and you're only allowed in a trade league if you're a 1 province minor. At the beginning of the game, we just had this, and we were allowed in the trade league, and it was fun. We had all sort of mad parties and great. It was beautiful. And then we grew to having 2, and suddenly they kicked us out because we were too fat. It was sad times. So we identified Lübeck as a target that would bring in the 2 free cities. We brought them in. We're going to siege their land with the help of Danish bacon and the Swedish that are under Denmark, that have actually come down to help Denmark, and that's rare. Even though even the Norwegians have come in to help out, which is very rare as well. Normally, he's the personal union here. These 2 are under Denmark, and usually they all hate Denmark's guts. And if Denmark goes to war, you'll see Sweden sat here, and you'll see Norway sat here. In axe shoes. But yeah, nice place, Norway. In the Marines we do training about here and about up here, a place called there's Hammerfest just up here, which is a port, and then Posangamon, which is down here somewhere, I think. Gets very cold, up to like minus, with the wind chill, you're up into the minus 50s. It's horrific. But it's great, beautiful place, beautiful place. Doing snowboarding on a night, watching the Aurora Borealis above you is really, it's something to remember. It's very much a good memory that I had from Norway. Let's carry on, shall we? Siege of Hamburg is over. So, immediately at the start of the war, we got everyone in Wismar. We added a couple more troops and we went in, and with our extra tech that we've got from our magnificent 666 leader, we've got the 666 leader just by voting him in time after time, tanking our Republican tradition. But every single event that's come across saying, do you want more stability or do you want 5 more Republican tradition? We've taken the Republican tradition to try to keep this guy in. He's 66. Doubt he's going to last much longer, but I don't think I need him in here. So I'm going to bring him back home. We'll wrap him in cotton wool bubble wrap and we'll hide him away so that he lives to the end of his tenure. His end of his stint as a leader of the Republic. So we smashed the Lübeck army, and we immediately covered off on these 2 provinces. We left one mercenary here, and we had a mixture of a mercenary and a guy here, because Denmark was bearing down on it. And we did that because Denmark had warned them, and we have promised Denmark land, but we're not going to give it to him. We want this for ourselves. But if Denmark had taken them, they wouldn't have transferred them to us. Okay, now we're open. I don't want to be taking that fight. I'll allow Denmark to come down and take Bremen. If I move off there, that may well tempt these guys to come up and fight. If they do, we'll get straight into Hamburg. It's going to be an advantageous fight for us. They're going to have to cross this river to get into this. Nope, where are you going? Where are you going? If you get yourself isolated over here, I will take that fight. We didn't get there. We didn't get there quick enough. I thought Denmark was going to see them coming into it and stop. He didn't. We maybe perhaps should have stopped at Holstein. But they will get there on the 12th. We will get there on the 15th. We're going to have the better general. We've got Karl. We've won this already. He's a 666. He's absolutely amazing. It's going to be fighting in farmlands. We're not going to bring in a river crossing, so it's just going to be down to the power of the commanders, the dice rolls, and the military tech, which we have 6, and Hamburg has 5, and we have more troops. That's why he's trying to run away. So let's have a look. How the hell did he bring in? He didn't get out of this province. He was still in that province when we came in. He was, yeah, fair enough, he was trying to get out, but he didn't get out, so that means he didn't bring the river crossing in. This, I like to win. I do like to win, but I don't like to win because of shenanigans. They shouldn't have got a river crossing here. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm sorry, Hamburg. You've fallen foul of paradox there. But a 6 to a 3, a 3 to a 4, a 4 to a 4. But this, it's a comparable roll, but because we just have so many more men, so much more morale, it's going to have a bigger effect on them than it does on us. And yeah, that was unfortunate. It's good in the long term and it's good for us, but I don't like to see winning like that. I want it to be fair, and that wasn't really fair on Hamburg. But we will carry on. Still got 14 stacked down here. Still dangerous. If we can slowly move west and contain them into this here so that they can't get around the back of us. We've both got access through Brunswick because we both asked for it. Woods. That's alright. We'll cover off here. If they want to fight us in the woods, then they can. War exhaustion is going higher. Hamburg have embraced the Renaissance. Does that mean that we can soon? Is it close to us? Can we rub it on ourselves yet? So you've embraced it, but you hate us, so the spread rate is not going to be much. You've embraced it, but you hate us, so the spread rate isn't going to be much either. Oh well. I think we save our points then. And we're already ahead of time. It is only 19%. But we don't want to be spending money on development because that might take us out of the realms of rivaling these three. And these three in the last war were used as, because they're our rivals, we went to war to mask taking Munster. and we took 30 power projection, like 150 ducats, 270, and then 170 was a lot of money that we then spent straight away on building the marketplace, on 2 workshops down here, and on a fleet that you can see. Oh wait, no, you can't see, because I was too giddy with starting war and I didn't, well, I forgot where my fleet was. Gain Inquisitor and gain 10 Papal Influence. But the Theologian dies. The Unrest guy. Oh, 50 admin. 50 admin. 20 Papal Influence. I can't take that. We are at our cap for admin. What do we do? What do you do? Carl, chill out with the points, man. I can't eat them all. What do we do with our admin? What do we do with our admin? What do we do? No. What do we do with our admin? Stability. It's painful, but it's going to do us good. We get 50 of these points back anyway. We need the stability. Yes, it's expensive, but the only other option is dumping it into development. If we develop too high, we can't fight these 3 guys for the power projection and for the farming of money. So I think long term, this is going to be the answer. Plus, getting the extra stability will help. That was painful. 50 admin. And on we go. On we go. That was a difficult decision. Walls breached. I don't think they have a claim here. Last time we checked, they didn't have a claim here. No, they'd warned these 2 guys, but they didn't have a claim here, so chances are they're going to flip this straight to us as soon as the walls breach. How are you getting on, Norway? Are you still sieging? Is it just a 3 to siege that? Well, you got full blockade. Sweden, and they've taken a fight here and they've lost and they're retreating home. This is the shattered, so they've shattered from over here somewhere, and they're coming up. This isn't Norway. This is Riga, of course. Yeah, it must have been I think it was 8 stack of Norwegians met whatever was going on here and lost. So Sweden is going to go show them how to do it. Right. We will maintain that diplomat because I want to have a look. They would, if we were out of this war right now, they would. Because I think they asked for military access from us. And that was just enough to tip the balance. We could do with getting out of here right now. Do you hate Poland? Sometimes Denmark hates Poland, and sometimes Poland hates Denmark. You don't. So there's going to be no conflict of interest there. Good. Means we can pick up both of them and have the stealthy Denmark with not only his troops but all of these troops come down and help us out, flood into the countries down here, and then we can have the Polish and the Lithuanians flood in from the east. We're taking loans, but I'm fine with that. We were making a loss anyway at peace because we had the rank 1 advisors in. We did have quite a lot more money then, and we were losing 1 ducat per month. But it's point generation, and point generation is paramount. Come on, Denmark. Have I got a siege leader? I don't. Do you have a siege leader? You do. Okay. Well, you can carry on there. I don't know why you've got 25,000 troops. Whoa. Into woods. Would we be done before you could be supported? I think we take the -1. We take the -1. Denmark was walking away. I don't want Denmark to be walking away. I want Denmark to be helping out in mopping up this. So we'll take the fight. We'll take the -1 because I think that... Oh, Carl. Oh, Carl. Because our extra morale, our extra tactics should stand us in good stead. Plus we have horses on each side that are flanking. That's why we've got 2 of them. Everyone else is pretty much perfectly laid out. We just need Denmark to come down, help out here. We may even try to get them to attach to us. And we'll then cover off on... They're going to want to run back to Utrecht because it's the only place. Utrecht or maybe even Riga. Now they've got access. Looks like a fight happened here and Sweden maybe lost. I can't imagine that. Can't imagine that. Unless Riga went out to fight them and has now retreated back to Riga. Anyway, back to the sharp pointy end of here. So, we'll all get in a fight here, I think. The remnants will go off to Utrecht. We'll want to get to Utrecht, cover off on Utrecht, bring our men back, unsiege what we've got here, and then take them back so that Utrecht can't pump out more people. Yeah. I didn't want Denmark running off. I didn't know where he was going. I thought if we instigate the fight, we'll drag him in. 5-2-8-2, a lot better. And hopefully... Rival of a rival? Rival of a rival? You're completed the mission. I didn't even know we had a rival going on. The prestige is nice, the 25 Diplo is nice, but to be honest, I didn't know which one we'd taken. It might have been Poland. If I placate France. What? Placate France. Create a proper fleet. Yeah, just rub it in a little bit more, why don't you? Improve relations with Brandenburg. We'll placate France. We will placate France if we can. We'll keep you locked on Poland because immediately after this war we want to be able to peace out and get that. We'll keep both diplomats free at that point. One will be peacing out of this war and into the next. The other one will go to Poland and get that alliance. They won't join in straight away on that war, but I want to secure that alliance whilst we can in the one day we have between the wars. And placate France. Same religion. They don't hate us. I reckon if we, yeah, you should be alright. We'll be able to do that. It might take a while. We've got other things to be doing with our... Shall I bring you back from Austria? Yeah, you're miles away. I just wanted Austria to like us a little bit, so I'll bring you back from there and I'll send you to France. Yeah, this is over now. Denmark troops are stood behind mighty Dithmarschen troops, like, go on Dithmarschen, you can do it. Because they have no effect back there. There's no cannons. They're just a massive morale sponge. Can't do anything a day after. Friendlies can attach. And where are you going? For Iceland. He wants to siege back the place. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Alright, well. We'll do this. We'll force him back. Just by weight of numbers. And use you under the cover. Did this just unsiege itself? Or did it flip to somebody else? Something over here flipped to somebody else. I saw it out the corner of my eye. That is my alarm. We will take back. I can call in an ally. Lundberg. No, Lundberg. I may need you for the next fight. We will take back what is ours. This province in this this region. So we will stop getting runaway war exhaustion. Occupied home provinces. There's quite a lot of that. Still occupied home provinces. Really? Or is monthly war exhaustion? Occupied home provinces 0.04. Mostly from attrition, I suppose. Yeah, because we're all stood here. Right. Can I drag? Yeah, I could drag the full Denmark over here. Well, let's go and use Denmark strips, shall we? We can sit in our own land. And this is Nicholas Carl. I should probably have just not used Nicholas Carl actually. But yeah, this is game over. Game over. Done. One day. I'll leave you lot to siege that. Thank you very much. We will preserve our manpower. We might even go down to low. We may even go down to low. Maintenance. How are you getting on over at Riga? They're done. What are the forces? Nothing. Everyone's at low. Everybody could peace out. But we need this war to go on. So we'll do that. Do we have any more mercenaries kicking about? We don't. We are over our force limit. So that'll be having an effect. We might peace out one or two. Maybe Utrecht and Riga. Take some money from them, repay our loans with that money. From attrition. I'm not taking attrition. Oh, I mean overall. Is that war exhaustion going up because of attrition taken by my allies? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Who would know? We'll take this. Shipyard, yep, shipyard, really, really powerful. More ships that you can get out. Trading, the better. This is too much though. We would need... Come on guys, spread the love, spread the tech. Right, anyway, that was my alarm. We have quite swiftly come to the conclusion of this war. We need to stay in this war now. For about 8 years. Hope we may have to eat a load of call for peace. Is the call for peace going to be worth it? Is the eating of the war exhaustion going to be worth sidestepping the Emperor's wanting back one of our whatever we take? Plus our aggressive expansion needs to tick down by more. Got 27 with Brunswick. That's maybe one province. If we want to take 2 from this, then we could do with the full 8 years worth ticking off. Anyway, that will be in the next episode. I doubt we'll get through 8 years in the next episode. I mean, we'll struggle to get through 2 on this. So that is that's been me, fellow spoofers. I have been Lucky Marine. You, as always, have been amazing. Come back in the next episode where we just mop up, really. We might piece out a few of the people on the edges that we don't want anything from, for all the ducats they have. Maybe even a bit of... This is in a different node, so even getting trade power from Utrecht wouldn't be that good. War reps might be useful. We'll see. Anyway, till then, take care.